Welcome to the review for the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff pack. This is Plum Crystalline, and I decided to start with our adult male, where clearly we don't have a lot of options. A shirt and pants. This is the full body outfits. I have a lot of trouble distinguishing which generation this is actually from. I think the red pants might be from the 80s. I think the blue jeans are from the 90s. Decided to make this guy a bit of a rock star, I suppose. There are no accessories. There's only one option for formal wear, very 70s, and there's no other options for sleepwear, athletic, swim, or outerwear. I really enjoy the hair options. They're clearly 90s, and they actually have the option for female as well in this style. This one's a bit too stringy for me. The facial hair is my favorite. It includes a mustache, which is totally creepy, and so my sim stays creepy. This is our young adult female. She's actually the character that I'm going to play with. These are the accessories hairs. This changes the color. I was trying to change her hair color, but here are all of your makeup options. There's a bit of a lag here, but you'll notice this makeup's a bit creepy, actually. The star definitely 80s. There's all of your color options. Stick with that one. Here we go for clothing. I'm going to start with the full body, and I'll actually show the shirt and pants options after. Still having a bit of trouble defining which decade each clothing belongs to. Some look like they could come from more than one. Definitely channeling my inner Full House. I wanted to show you all of the color options available too. This is using the custom feature that only shows the stuff pack accessories. And there's actually no shoes, which I found a little bit disappointing because I expected, platform shoes. At least something a little different. There is an athletic wear option, and that's the only other option other than everyday, and there it is right there. I chose yellow, it's my favorite. Doesn't look like there's any accessories. Just take that bracelet off. And that's about it. So we'll go back to everyday. And here's where I was going to show you the tops and pants options. There's a lot more for females, I think mostly because Sims is a female dominated game, but prove me wrong if you want. I'd love to see male simmers out there. Alright, so there's my sim. There's the matching hair I was talking about. It's horrible, but I love it. I'm going to create my character for gameplay. I went online and found the most popular name for 1973, so we're going to call her Tammy. That's only changing the accessory. Now we'll change the actual hair color. Nice bright red. Seems pretty 90s. And here is where I'm going to show you all of the items that come with the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff pack. Coffee tables. I really like the couch, but because I was playing a 90s theme, I didn't really get to use it. I also like the way that it curves. Some dining chairs. There's a 90s chair. Some of the furniture I have trouble distinguishing with decades as well, but I guess you just use your better judgment to play however you'd like. The TV's pretty cool. Entertainment center, I actually have one of those in my house and it's still hideous. Got an old radio and some games. That's for if your 90s sim is wealthy, or your 80s sim. Actually, still not sure how to use a motherload cheat there. Everything's getting a bit expensive. Dance floors for when you want a boogie. I didn't have a ceiling, so I couldn't show you that. That was a disco ball. Not a traditional disco ball, unfortunately. A bit of rock and roll guitar there. A cool light. Probably have one of those in my house somewhere. Just some art. There it is again. There's a plant, the disco ball. No ceiling, however. There's a house plant. Don't know how that really fits in with any sort of decade. Seems like any decade could have that. That one reminds me of an episode of American Dad. There's a horrible bookshelf, just in case your sim is really poor. And there's no pets. There's no stage props. Not a lot of anything else. That's about it. So here's the house that I built for Tammy. She is living in a converted garage, so I built the inside of a house with just the bare necessities, and I created an NPC door, which you'll see later. Going to give her the basic necessities in her home, and then I'm going to decorate it with a 90s style. There's that chair. That picture doesn't fit, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Nice boombox, but she's a little poor, so she probably couldn't afford that. Entertainment center. The bookshelf really gave me a lot of hassle here. I really couldn't find a spot for it. Not a fan of the guitar. She is going to pursue the music career, but it's not going to be with that guitar. Probably an acoustic one, Kurt Cobain style. Also notice that I'm doing some diagonal placements and half line placements, and I don't think anyone's ever given the Sims creators that much credit, because that is so helpful and wonderful. I hated having to have everything exactly in the lines, and I'm all about symmetry. The symmetry actually really makes it hard to have that table, because the entertainment center is so thin compared to the table, and so the table really sticks out. It really kind of drives me mad. A little bit OCD here. So let's finish up the living room. I take a lot of pride in. If I could get that damn radio. Okay, let's give her some more furniture, a bed. She's probably pretty poor. I'm gonna try to not use cheats in my gameplay, but I always give in. I thought about that one. I guess not. It's just okay. There's that bookshelf again. Dining tables. What is a 90s dining table? Something you get from your mother, I suppose. I kind of channeled all the inner decorating tips of my mother-in-law here. One miscellaneous chair. Usually one breaks when you're poor. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I completely forgot about a kitchen, and there it is. Stove? No. No stove. Fridge and microwave. That's right. Just gonna have a microwave, because that's how you do it when you're poor. Hot dogs and instant meals. Alright, so here's the full house. This is the NPC door. I use a tutorial that I googled. Some sort of Sims wiki or something like that. There's Tammy. Red hair and all. Here's a full view virtual tour. There it is. Take a lot of pride in the living room, like I said. Gotta fix that microwave. Accidentally deleted it when I was adding in the hidden room objects and the public room markers. Oh, something I forgot to show you guys. There's the arch and the fireplace, which I just hovered over. You might have missed it. Sorry about that, but that's new and it's kind of cool. Anyway, that's my Sims 3 stuff pack review, and I hope that you all enjoyed it. And go and visit my blog, plumcrystalline.blogspot.com, and sound off in the comments below.